Hello mirrors. So today I'm going to be doing a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June. If you're new here, welcome to Law of Attractions and Mirrors Tarot, where we use the cards as a tool to help integrate the fragments of ourselves into one, so we can self-actualize into the people we're born to become. With this knowledge, we can begin to manifest all of our deepest desires if we simply take responsibility for our power. So we're going to be moving right into your reading, Taurus. So I'm going to look at the energy that you're bringing into June for your love life. And it's going to be kind of a progression from there and see what's going on. 9 of Swords in the reverse. That's a good way to start off a reading. So you're getting over some type of anxiety that you've had about this connection. You're moving out of it. Knight of Swords and 4 of Wands in the reverse. So okay, here's the sense I get with this. So you are getting out of your anxiety and you're just ready to like do what you need or want to do in this connection, and it's not necessarily the right thing. But you know, you may say or start an argument. So perhaps you've been having anxiety on like not wanting to tell your person something, or being afraid to speak out. However, I feel like the words that you say are not going to manifest the way that you've expected them to, okay, guys? But that's okay. It's a learning situation. And sometimes getting out of that anxiety, even if you don't make your partner happy by what you say, it's more important in the long run, okay? But this could also be a warning for some of you guys to really watch how you word things and to try to approach your partner compassionately and respectfully, you know, no matter what's going on, because you know, we're all beings of love and we all want to feel loved and understood. So even though you may see things differently, try to understand from your partner's point of view. So this is going to make you feel less burdened. Getting this off of your chest is the real thing, the real sense I'm getting from all this. There's something you definitely are going to be getting off your chest this month in regards to your person. This could also have to do with speaking to friends about this if you're not going to talk to your person. A message I am getting about this though, however, is that when we speak negatively, and like it's that like type of energy, like constantly complaining, for example, like we feel the need to say over and over again to someone, oh my gosh, I can't believe my person does this and this and this, and like for the moment it might make us feel better, but you're perpetuating a cycle in which it manifests that way. So if like, for example, they have a habit that drives you crazy, so rather than spending time visualizing them changing that habit and keeping a positive mindset on it, you just keep complaining about it, either to them or to others. That's just an example. It could be really anything, any negative habit, anything that doesn't make you happy, or just in general, the relationship. It's going to end up manifesting that way. I take the 4 of Wands as my manifesting card, and it's in the reverse here. So it's not manifesting how you want it to, but it does help you feel relief. So let's see. We have 9 of Wands in the reverse and 5 of Wands. So wow, so much energy. So first, what I do notice is going from Swords to Wand energy. So this is kind of like it's been on your mind for so much that you're finally like going out and saying it, and it's kind of like without any regard for it, you're kind of willing to risk it all. Because I see 9 of Wands as being like, man, I've worked so hard on this connection and I'm not willing to sacrifice it. But it's in the reverse. Like you're here, you're done putting up with it. This is going to lead to some fighting, I do see. But if you use that as a way to build yourself up and to learn, then it's okay in the long run. I mean, everything really is a learning experience, but view it that way instead of a fight. And oh shoot, guys, sorry. the situation can be changed, but I do feel like even though it might not end up exactly how you want, it's still a really good idea because it will get you out of the Nine of Swords energy and out of the Ten of Wands energy, and that's really important when our hearts are heavy and we're just overwhelmed. Okay, so this is the overall energy, Eight of Cups in the reverse and Three of Cups. So you may be unwilling to like leave this person if you feel like you kind of want to, like it's just not working out for you, and you're having a hard time walking away because you feel like if you don't continue to perpetuate, like, how do I put this? You know, we create stories in our mind and we say this is how it's always going to be because we see patterns, and those patterns are impossible to change if we just keep reiterating it and keep affirming it. Like, why do you say affirmations? Well, it's so things can change. They don't just work with yourself, they work with other people. But I feel like the main advice here from the universe is to focus on your friendship, focus on your harmony, how you do connect. Like, don't take things too seriously. If you aren't with this person and you want to be, this month is really not for deepening the relationship or getting into a relationship. But go ahead and do have these moments of connection and friendship with that person. Like, that's, if there's issues in your relationship, like on a romantic sense, this type of energy is going to really solidify and bring you guys closer, even though there is a lot of conflict this month, or it seems to be. So this is Priscilla Bluestone. So I'm going to go ahead and read what this says as far as the divination aspect, because there's a lot of notes in here. So whatever resonates with you, please take it. Use natural medicine for ailments. Pay attention to your boundaries. Dig deep into the past, access your memories, and cut yourself free. That's what I'm feeling about this, guys, because this is like, in the past, this person has done this thing over and over and over again, or many habits. It is cutting yourself free from that. Don't attach yourself to the past. They can show up differently, I promise. I've made it happen. There are infinite realities that everyone is you pushed out. Like, look into these concepts, because this is what you are being called to break free this month. I don't know if this is the month that you're going to break free, but this is the month where you're going to start to see this. So keep these words in mind whenever you do notice, and start looking into law of attraction. Let me read the rest of this. Examine your deepest intentions and roots. Live in the present moment. Find your own direction and face challenges with equanimity. You have power to decide. Pay attention to your environment. Being true to yourself is the basis of all well-being, spiritual and physical. Okay, that's awesome, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get one of these starseed cards so we can see what is going on in Taurus's love life for June. Okay, that one really wanted to come out. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of difficult times this month, Taurus, in your relationship. However, this is right under this Ten of Wands in the reverse. You are letting it go. Surrender to the alchemy of life. So take the hard times and you turn it into something beautiful and something magical and something positive. But it does take surrendering, and it does take taking responsibility. So I do think a lot of you are going to kind of be experiencing one of these moments this month. But it's for you. It's for you to grow and understand from. Okay, so let's pull out these true love in the reverse. Separation in the reverse. And attraction in the reverse. Okay, so you don't feel appreciated, I feel, or your partner doesn't feel appreciated. It's very difficult to be attracted to someone whenever you don't feel in alignment with them and you don't really feel like you guys are understanding each other. However, I don't feel like this is an ending to a relationship. It could be for some of you guys, but with separation in reverse, with all of this difficult energy this month, I think for most people, this is just like, this is going to be a defining moment in your relationship to where both of you can understand and grow from, ultimately. So it'll be worth it. No matter what goes on this month, it's for your learning and for you to be cracked open in this. Okay, stolen in her sleep, unaware, unconscious, unawakened. So this is kind of the feeling I'm getting for you guys, that you aren't aware of how much you are affecting your reality. You're not aware of how powerful you are. And I don't necessarily feel like this month you're going to awaken, but you are going to see a lot of changes in the 3D world that are going to eventually lead to your awakening. Perhaps next month. I mean, time is really inconsequential, guys, but keep this in mind, so you're understanding that you're seeing things from a not as full perspective. Okay, so I'm going to end these with these 3 angel cards. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm going to pick some messages for you guys as well. I didn't do this for Aries, but it's because I forgot and I really wanted to play with these little things that I made. So let's see. You are protected. Connect with music. And spiritual abundance again. I got this in the last reading. So this is going to be a time for you to go inward. This is a time to understand that, like, no matter what, you are connected. You are going to end up having this spiritual abundance, but make sure you're focusing on multiple areas of your life. So you're not just focused on, okay, this relationship's difficult right now, and then forgetting about the self-care and all of that. Like, I feel like with this You Are Protected card, it's like your heart is protected. So understand that we're not meant to be jaded by the difficult things in life. Connecting with music could be a big deal for you guys. A big message I'm getting right now is go ahead and go to your playlist, hit random, and see what song pops up. You can even listen to a couple songs. This could be a message from the universe. Do this at any time that you're feeling, and that's a good way to get messages from the universe, specifically in this connection. So let me go ahead and pick some of these for you guys. It's what I'm feeling drawn to doing right now. These are what your partner feels about you. I'm going to pick 6 of these. You love me because of my mask rather than the real me. Being with you is my favorite thing ever. I'm so sick of you trying to change me. You are pushing me away. I think about you more than I'm willing to admit. And finally, I don't feel like I can live up to your exes. Interesting. Yeah, so I feel like your person feels like you see the bad in them. Like you're not addressing the amazing qualities of them and why you even wanted to be with them in the first place. So really focus on those things rather than trying to change them. Change yourself, change your reactions, change your internal thoughts. Stop thinking the worst possible scenario. Stop thinking the worst of them, because this is an energetic universe. This is not this just 3D universe. So when you start being more accepting and loving of them, they'll start showing up to you that way. They'll start being responsive to your energy. Also, I don't feel like I can live up to your exes. So this may have to do with their own insecurities. You may be feeling this way as well. Those types of things are very complicated because it has to do with our sense of worthiness. And they're over here like trying to wear a mask to appease you. So yeah, the main message here is, really appreciate the good. start changing that mindset, because we're just going to keep perpetuating negative cycles if we stay in this like sleeping phase where we're just reacting rather than being proactive in our ability to manifest. Okay guys, so my niece walked in, so I had to pause. But yeah, this is basically all I have for you guys. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I do post readings like these and others. That's it. I love you.